I made some great friends in the Bevs, but in terms of like standard of living, it wasn't great.
There's only one shower between 15 students.
It was drafty and chilly and really needed to be brought up to date.
We discovered a snail in our kettle on the first day.
Now they're great, like I don't know how they managed to change them.
It's just night and day difference.
Students being able to live here together as a community is a huge source of strength.
It is a complete transformation. I'm Helen King and I'm Principal of St Anne's College. These 10 Victorian houses have been accommodation for St Anne's students since the 1950s, but over the years the maintenance hasn't really kept up with the amount of wear and tear that they've had, so we really needed to renovate them.
Hello, I'm Namisha and this is my room. This is bed 4, room 6. It's really nice to have a double bed after having a single bed for 3 years. And then we've got the wardrobe and the lovely fireplace, which is really nice because they've kept it from the old Bevs. I used to live in Bev 7 and now I live in Bev 4. So I remember when I first arrived, it was very cold. It had this smell. I think it came from the carpets. I wasn't very impressed.
Hi, I'm Cosmo. I'm a third year student at St Anne's and I used to live in Bev 5, but now I live in Bev 7. The Bevs, they were nice in first year, but they were definitely falling apart a little bit. I remember my room had a slightly ominous looking hole in one of the walls.
I was up there on the second floor of Bevington 1. My name is Sneha Malde. I'm now a physics fellow here at St Anne's, but I used to be a student and I used to live in Bevington 1. I came here in 1999. Electrics of the house were definitely a generation before me. I spent a lot of time rewiring some plugs.
The buildings have been taken right back to their shells. In places, foundations have had to be underpinned. Some of the roofs have had to be replaced. All the windows have been replaced. So it really is a transformation project, whilst retaining, we hope, the character that's been so loved of these buildings by the generations who've lived in them.
I actually joined the building committee for this specific project. It's really heartwarming now when my students who live in these houses tell me how happy they are with them.
It's just night and day difference. The rooms are generally a bit bigger, everything is just a bit slicker and fancier, and I quite enjoy inviting my friends now around from other colleges. They're usually quite jealous actually.
I think literally everything is amazing. It's really nice bringing my friends back to my room now. I don't have to warn them about how bad it is. I've had friends come back from home and spend the weekend, and I've shown them around Oxford and it's been really nice.
We wanted to keep that homely nature of these buildings and also to add a St Anne's touch. So there are things like the bathroom tiles with the transfers referencing the stained glass that Hazel Rizzotti designed and made for the library.
I was so keen to give a sense of home. This comes down to things like making sure that there was a good cohesion between the colour schemes in the rooms.
The room's a nice vibe. I like the pink and blue colours. It's quite calming.
I love the colours. The kitchens are really nice. I can now like meal prep. I don't have to rely on going to halls.
When the students aren't stressed about where they're living, when they're not in a fight with their landlord, that just frees up their thinking and lets them concentrate on their work and other things that they want to pursue.
We certainly hope that these rooms are going to be fit for generations of students to come. What we've got now are buildings that really are fit for the future, more economic to run, whilst retaining that history that we wanted to keep so much.